told about mind control murders in the past on YouTube, a bunch of them, under Peggy Ann Childers. I'm on Facebook, Peggy Childers, and I'm on Instagram. I ran in a political campaign in 1983, and I'd written a medical malpractice book, and it was about mind control and programming, modifying behavior. And it's so updated now you can Google it, mind control, but you won't see where they were done in pattern and the agency that did it and why, because it's invisible. It's hard to prove. So you would think at some point this would end and it would be proven. Larry Flint was shot in Lawrenceville while I was doing the book in Marietta, Georgia. His attorney killed, and later when the doctor congressman I wrote about, one of them, Larry McDonald, plane he was on shot down August 31st of 83. Larry Flint flew me out to his home in Bel Air at the time and helped me. I was out there twice, and he helped me in the campaign, and this is April 84 issue. So what I wanted to just say here is I'm going to focus on the mind control murder that was just done involving the twin. And like I say, they were done in patterns, these murders. There's lists of them. They involve other countries, so it's not just where I'm at or anything. It's names, places, synchronicity, etc. Timothy McVeigh was put to death for the Oklahoma City bombing. Tried to tell everybody they put a chip up his buttocks and programmed him. Now then, let me say this real quick. I didn't know until 83 my real name, Margaret Ann Windsor, Victoria, the second heir to the British crown. This is my Uncle George. This is 39 when he's with Roosevelt, planning my kidnapping. The New World Order, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bilderbergers. Roosevelt had appointed Joe Kennedy ambassador, so the Kennedys helped in it. They illegally took down my father. He never married Wallace Simpson. This is a double. My father, Edward VIII, married Georgia O'Keeffe's sister, my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keeffe. She's illegal, helped sell out her own country. Her dad's illegal. And 99 years seal put on the lies about my father and about my kidnapping, cover up their crimes. So now then I want to go to this. This is my sons Mark and Scott, and their names were used in it. They're heirs to the crown. This is an old photo, and I don't know where they are. This is the Giffords. This is one of the mass murders done in patterns. Gabby Gifford was a congresswoman. I just ran and didn't get it. This is her husband, who is an astronaut, and his twin. He's a twin, Mark Kelly, and his twin is Scott Kelly. Both of them are NASA, and they're astronauts. And that was a bunch of killings there. And so now I wanted to just show this. This is birth certificates. They brought me to Moulton, Alabama, kidnapped me from Buckingham Palace, and gave me the identity of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married a Childers. And this is Carl Preston, the other twin. They had been killed by their mother, Lina. This photo was sent to me not long ago of that family. And this is me, taken in 43, I believe. I was dropped off there in 41, and it was a hail. This is a glossed over photo, but this is the mother who killed the twins, and they were born out of wedlock, and she, every day of my life, she beat the hell out of me. You can count on that, and so did the rest of the family. But I wanted to get back to the twin was used in it in Lawrence County, Larry, or Montgomery, Alabama, where birth certificates from the capital, as in the mass shootings. That's just part of this one. Mass shootings at Virginia Tech next door to me in Blacksburg. That's Montgomery County, but there's a lot more goes into the puzzle than that. What I wanted to get to here, I think I got to this, is I did want to show this. This is Philip. And I won't say anything. I grew up thinking he was a half-brother. I didn't find out, like I say, about my kidnapping until I'd run in the campaign, and the Brits told me in 1943. It's the illegal treaties that George VI signed and Elizabeth. That's really in my kidnapping and illegal takedown of my father. This is Philip Sullivan I grew up with, and that's an old photo too. I thought he was a half brother, and I'm not sure where he fits in here. I think he was kidnapped himself and put there. But anyway, I'm going to just focus on this right now and stop. The Terry Sawyer was a friend of mine. He was a former wrestler, and I'm not going to give anything else. I don't know some of it for sure, but I've known him, met him on the trail in '92 up here. I had to live on the Appalachian Trail and starve and everything else, but he's not here now. He's moved somewhere else recently, but he brought me this phone because I can't get the law to work for me or an attorney, and so I could put it on video and social media. Doesn't seem to be helping. But anyway, in the mind control murders, day before yesterday, the 23rd, I guess, the death, and it was said to be suicide, it's murder using mind control that was done on the twin Sawyer, what was his name, Sweeten, off of Everybody Loves Raymond. The Sawyer also goes to Philip, ironically, his grandson's name, Sawyer, from way back. So Sullivan and Sawyer, that's the name of the twins, and in fact they're twins. And I wanted to get this one in too, before this goes off. The person that has helped me in rides, taking me to get groceries, because I'm old and I've had a lot done to me, can hardly get around. But his name is, I hope he doesn't mind me using it, Nathan Boyle. Boyle was the family name where the twins grew up on that program, Everybody Loves Raymond. That was supposed to be their family name, Boyle, on that program. There's something else, and I'm going to forget it, and this will go off. But Nathan, also, Nathan Boyle, that's his name, he lives on Windsor Street here in Roanoke. So there's a lot of other things that go into the patterns, and yes, they can be proven. So why am I telling you this? It's costing me, and everybody just wants me dead, like the messenger, just shut up and it'll all go away. It won't. The media should be telling all this, and they're not. So I guess that's all I can put on it. Look, I usually do it from scratch, and I did, but I think that's about got it.